guys. Hi, hello. Salutations. I am alive. And I tried out some new food today. And so there's a food place that's Hawaiian barbecue. It's called L&L Hawaiian Barbecue since like 1952. It's near where I live, and it's Hawaiian food, all right. It's interesting. I don't know why not that many people know about it, but it is the closest place in my area to get musubi, or like a generic Filipino breakfast slash lunch, which is basically white rice, spam, and scrambled eggs, or however you want your eggs. Um, I literally, I was like, I got out of work and I was like, I don't know what to get. I wonder what to get. I was literally debating where I could go, and I've been actually actively searching for food places I have never heard of or have never gone to on my drive home from work. If you guys know, it's about 32 an hour drive to work and back from work, and on the way you may see some interesting food places. I already knew of some food places, even all the way on the other side, like where on even on the route that I used to take to my old job. There were places I wanted to try out, but it is what it is. So yeah, I decided to go to L&L Hawaiian Barbecue, and I don't know why I did this. I paid $12.99 plus tax and a 5% tip to try their spam and eggs plate, which is literally three slices of spam and like a little bit of scrambled egg, but a whole lot of white rice. Um, and I was like, bro, I know I can make this meal for half the price. I've cooked spam, I've made my own scrambled eggs, I can cook rice, I have a rice cooker at home, and I was like, bro, man, I thought it would be more grandiose. Like, I thought it'd be like more than what I got. It was a filling meal nonetheless. It was good. It was good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, wow, this is like something I could literally make myself for less than half of the price of it. And I'm like, I just wanted to try food there. They also had like katsu, like pork, like fried pork katsu. Over like there, they had like, it's because Hawaiian food is a mix of a lot of different cultures, Asian cultures. One of the prominent ones being Filipino. Apparently, like there is a huge population of Ilocano Filipinos in Hawaii. So what does that mean? That means I won't understand them. And it's not just because like, oh, you don't know how to speak Tagalog. No, it's Ilocano is a dialect that is not in my family tree. It is not. My mom is Cebuano or Bisaya. My dad's Ilonggo, and together they know Tagalog. Nowhere in there did I say Ilocano. So literally, if someone were to speak Ilocano to me, I would probably more likely not understand them because there's like a ton of dialects in the Philippines. So not every dialect is the same. Like there's an infamous story I was told where Filipinos from all over the Philippines came together, and because they couldn't understand each other with their dialects, they spoke English. I kid you not. There's like 87 dialects in the Philippines, so things get mixed. I always bring this up because Tagalog, like, yo, Santi, not much, just about to learn some Japanese and play some Genshin. I just wanted to just talk about trying out this new Hawaiian barbecue place I had after work today. But, yeah, like, for example, like I've always used this example. It's the only example I can think of. Like to say where in Tagalog, Bisaya, and Ilonggo. Tagalog is saan, Bisaya is asa, and then Ilonggo is the in. As you can tell, it's different. Literally, there's different words for the same thing. So, yeah, if anyone has the misconception that if you all Filipinos can understand each other, no, you're wrong. Bro, the Philippines is a freaking archipelago. Of course, people are gonna have their own subset of cultures. Also, my friend Leo, uh, in like during one of the streams, they sent me a link on the stream chat saying that Filipinos eat dog, and I was like, what the fudge? I remember running downstairs and talking to my dad. I think this was like midstream, and I was like, because I was like refilling my water bottle and like all that stuff. Chabacano. The fudge? I didn't even know that. See, I don't even know that. I'm from a certain area of the Philippines. Like, exactly. See, this proves my point. Thank you, Santi. Not all Filipinos are the same. So the misconception that Filipinos can all understand each other is false. It is false. Like we have the national language is Tagalog, but like then there's the dialects, and then it just gets really muddy from there. So like we do our best, and more often than not, it's like we're still united. But it's just not all Filipinos are the same. Back to what I was saying, there is a link about how Filipinos eat dog, and that is according to my dad, specifically in the northern area. I don't eat dog. I don't. And I was shook when I heard that Filipinos eat dog, and I'm like, wait, what? And my dad was like, yeah, no, the northern Filipinos eat dog. I'm like, what? Bro, that's wild. I didn't even know that. I looked and there is Filipino dishes made from dog. And I was like, man, I mean, I'm proud of my heritage, but dang, I didn't know northern Filipinos did that. Valenciano, Catalan. Yeah. Oh my God. You've unlocked a memory, Santi. When I was in Europe back in 2021 to celebrate me getting my 2 degrees in mechanical and aerospace engineering, my mother, she, my mom, when we were heading back to America from Spain, we were talking to the immigration officer, and my mom made the mistake of saying, "I love Cataluna," when this immigration officer was Spain Spanish, not Cataluna Spanish. And so we got really defensive, and I was like, Mom, oh my God. It is clear my mom didn't do enough research beforehand. It is blatantly clear, and I will stand by that. She planned it, but it was more of like this, like the vacation, but it was more of a skeletal structure. And in my previous thing, I've say this and I'll say it again, it was the worst vacation of my life. Sorry, Mom, it is. I hated it. Would I take it back? No. I was exposed to a lot of awesome cultures: French, Spain, and Italy. So I went to 3 countries. So there are some pros. The cons outweighed the pros, though. I lost a lot of sleep. I didn't get enough sleep. I was stressed every single day. Um, my mom yelled at me and my dad once while we were driving because we were following the global positioning system in the car we rented, but apparently she was saying she knew better, so we had no choice but to follow her. So she did that. It was just overall, like, as I'm saying this, I won't get into too much detail. I already went into too much detail just now, but just know I was extremely stressed out that entire time. Didn't get enough sleep, and I remember I was very stressed out, and we were we were in France, like I said French. We went to France. My bad. We went to this famous Catholic grove area at the outskirts of France. Um, I was very stressed, and I remember telling my mom like, I just want to relax, and my mom's like, no, a vacation's where you need to go sightseeing. Like you, you relax when you sleep, and I will stand by this opinion that that is baloney. That is bull. Like this, but mind you, this vacation to Europe was a graduation gift to me for getting my 2 degrees. For my mom to say that to me, that was mean. That was disrespectful and mean. I'm like, what the heck? Like I literally, this is near the end of the trip, and I literally I was stressed out. I was genuinely stressed out. The entire trip I was stressed out. Lack of sleep everywhere, and I was like lack of sleep. Yeah, like oh, thinking about it, I guess we had like I have a ton of pictures and videos of that vacation, but I don't post it because it is, like I said, the worst trip. I remember going to a wedding after that. It was like it was in 2022. I went to a wedding for one of my relatives on my mom's side, and I remember like 2 of them were like, "So I heard you went to Europe. How'd you like it?" And I straight up looked at them and I said, "I hated it. It was the worst vacation of my life." And it was when my mom went into the hotel room restroom because we were in our hotel room. My mom was in the hotel room restroom. My dad was there. He heard me say that. He didn't say a word. I was like, "Yeah, no, I hated it. I genuinely hated it." And it was, would I take it back? No, because I learned valuable things from that. But yeah, no, I hated it. We were constantly going places. There was no time to take in the scenery. I just was not able to enjoy myself. The only thing that helped me stay sane was playing Memoria Freeze on my mobile phone and playing Metroid Dread, which came out right before I went on this trip. So, yeah, that was the thing. But Yeah, hopefully I didn't leave any plot holes from that whole summarized tangential story, but yeah, my trip to Europe was like the worst trip of my life to date. It was a graduation gift for me, but in my personal opinion, I'm pretty sure it was just a reason for my mom to do what she wanted because she went and did all the places she wanted to do, but I like I didn't want to do it. Like it was cool to do it, but when it got like there was so much packed in a day, I got so frustrated. It was what my mom wanted to do, not me. Literally, I kid you not. I just went along for the ride. Free stuff, I guess. It really was free stuff. What about Pal World? Nice segue, Santi. Pal World. I can't play it. Unfortunately, I cannot play it. It requires 16 gigabytes of random access memory, or RAM as the acronym is. And yeah, no, I can't play it. The max amount of RAM in this gaming laptop that you are seeing me on, the max is 16 gigabytes. I cannot play it. I genuinely cannot play it. I could, sure, but I'd be destroying my gaming laptop in the process. So, unfortunately, I can't play Pal World. So I would love to play Pal World, but I just literally cannot. And literally, that's the reason why one of my goals this year is to get a beefy gaming laptop. Like I'm talking about like a 6 grand laptop, like high specs, everything. I need to save up for it. I am currently saving up for that, and the goal is to get this laptop by the end of this year, around September, because I got a lot of plans around this time of the year. No, I can't, Santi. I can't. I do. I literally. I've covered this in past streams too. I literally do not have the space to have a PC. I don't. People that know me and that have been to my room, that have been to my house, they will agree. I don't have space for a PC. I don't. My room is like probably a little smaller than the guest room I'm currently in, and I just don't. I don't have space for it. I could make space, but then it would be super cluttered, and I wouldn't feel comfortable. I'm. It's just unfortunate. I just don't have. I just don't have space. Like I've seen. That's a lot of my friends have said that. I'm like, I just don't have space. I don't. I would love to, but I just don't have space. I genuinely don't have space. I can't. Like, I can't. I don't have the capabilities to. So that's the answer, long and the short of it. Um. So yeah. Let's see. Did I? Let's see. Let me cover my bases about it. The Europe trip. Yeah. Yeah. Europe trip, yeah, it's the worst vacation. And then yeah, the Japan trip that I had last year, yeah, that was the second worst vacation. The reason why it's like the second worst vacation is because of my friend, who I will denote as R. It's because of that person that I didn't get to enjoy the vacation as much. It was pretty bad. Um, the only reason why it's second is because it was in Japan and I had friends there that supported me when I confided in them about R be like ruining my vacation. And if R figures out who they are, then yeah, you're the reason why you're part. Yeah, you are the reason why I say my first trip to Japan is the worst. Um, and the reason being is the all the aforementioned stuff I said before, which is leaving your friends behind at the train station to fend for ourselves, berating me when me and my friend got lost in Japan, shaming me in front of my Japanese friend, who I haven't seen in 3 years, by talking about my spending problem, which I don't know why you did that, jerk move, and then blackmailing me and not going to my own vacation. So there's that. So yeah, we are going to leave that there. I did a no that I basically I basically singled someone out. How do you communicate with a Japanese friend? Oh, you just do a mix of English and Japanese, and try and communicate with them every once in a while. So that's how you do. That's what I do. Like I communicate. It's like a mix of English Japanese cultural exchange, Santi. So yeah. So that's how it is. Anyway, yeah, I did a no. I shouldn't have said that. I really shouldn't have said that. But hey, on the bright side, no one watches my stuff. It is garbage, and like I said, I am not a good person. So take that for what you will. Anyway, ooh. That aside, we need to learn some Japanese. It's clear that I just love to just sit down and just talk about my life. Oh my gosh, man! All of this triggered from seeing you send message Catalan, and I was like, I don't know if I said that right, but anyway. But yeah, that's to communicate with a Japanese friend. It's really cool. Once you make a Japanese friend, it's wild. Like, whoa, I have a Japanese friend. That's crazy. Like, I still message some of them like every once in a while, seeing how they're doing, and they're cool. And like it was so nice to catch up with them and see how they're doing in life. It's wild, I tell you. But yeah, all right, we're gonna learn some Japanese. My device. Oh no, I am not going to kill myself learning Japanese. It's a very good recommendation, Santi, but I just simply do not have the processing capabilities in my brain to do that. So, all right. Anyway,